And hello to everyone. Today is Saturday, April 4th, Easter Eve, 2026. It's around 4:40 p.m. here in the city of Vancouver, and the temperature is about 15 degrees Celsius. Welcome everyone. Hello Jazz. Happy Easter to you, Jazz, and happy Easter to everyone in the chat. Kyle Walker, Dutchman is with us. Hope you guys are all doing great this Saturday evening. We're here in what they call the East Village or Hastings Sunrise neighborhood. A very mild day temperature wise, 15 degrees, and it's going to be pretty sunny, they say, over the next 7 days, so that's good. We had lots of rain in the past 6 months, so hello Mark Bass, Carpo Brodis, what's up, man? Getting ready to drive back to SoCal. Nice. From Phoenix to, is it LA or Huntington Beach? How far of a drive is that? Have a good drive, Mr. Dutchman. See you on Saturday. It's not super busy on this neighborhood, but it is fairly busy because there's a lot of restaurants here. There's one across the street that I want to try. It's a very upscale restaurant. Helena Modern Filipino Kitchen and Bar. That looks like a pretty good restaurant if you look at the menu. Easter Sunday for you. Yes, we're almost there. You're well ahead of us in Australia, right, Carpo? I want to try this restaurant, Tentatsu, Japanese fine restaurant. It's not like high-end or anything. It's more like you gotta grab a bento box type thing, but that's the kind of restaurants that I like anyways. Let's see if we can beat the clock. Keep going, bud. This is the iconic Donald's Market. This has been here since the 80s. People love this place. They have like a hot food section here. You can get like fresh made Chinese food. And this is the kind of Chinese food I like, the sort of Americanized Chinese food, right? You know, fried rice, noodles. Oh, it smells delicious right now. Prawns, sweet and sour chicken, that kind of stuff. And this is really an iconic food mart here. People love Donald's Market. It's got multiple sections to the building. A lot of different Asian foods. This is Italian pastas and whatnot. Never heard of this brand. Seems to be pretty popular here. Got another brand I've never heard of. These are very Italian brands, I think. All kinds of olive oils here from around the world. And there's another section over here that has dairy and frozen foods, fruits, vegetables. You can even get incense sticks here. They've got a whole section where you can just grab your own incense sticks, whatever ones you want, and put them in a little pouch, and 15 cents a pop. And there's even another section over here. As you can see, they've got anything and everything here at the iconic Donald's Market. But we'll head on outside before it starts buffering. Show you the these are all the incense sticks. Just grab whatever incense you want. We have good afternoon 123 to help out with groceries. So thank you. Good afternoon. Appreciate you, my friend. And we've got Mark D with us in the house. Yoshi's in the house. Derek Chow. Hello, everyone. Mark says we saw bananas. Yes, nice fresh bananas here at the iconic Donald's Market. And there's about 3 other smaller food markets like this here in this neighborhood. Thanks again for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Good afternoon, 123. Dutchman's asking about my commercial real estate. Every time you see a for sale sign or lease, you think about me. Yes, well, thank you, Dutchman. It's going good. Like I said, I finished the licensing exam. I finished all the requirements for the license. It's not just the exam, but you also have to take like a secondary course after that. I finished part of that secondary course, and now I've applied for what's called a temporary license, which lasts, you can basically, the same as any other license. I can start doing, you know, deals and stuff at that point. And then once I fully complete that secondary course, they'll issue the permanent license. And then every 2 years I have to renew it, and I have to take courses as well. So they get a lot of money out of you. Oh, don't worry about it, Yoshi. You will, you'll get there one day. I don't even really know how many subs I have. I don't even really look at it, to be honest with you. Today's the first time I've actually gone into my video, my like dashboard to set up a live stream in weeks. Got the Coast Mountains there. Oh, okay. Thanks, Derek. Good to know. Subs aren't really that important. It's really more how many views you get, because you don't get paid for subs. You know what I mean? This is called Nona's Italian Street Food. I like that name, Nona's. Top Gun Barber. Smells good, actually, that pizza. Oh, wow. I smell it now. That's delicious. Nona's Italian Street Food. I gotta check that out sometime. I've tried Yummy Slice. It's so-so. I would say Better to go with fresh slice if you're going to buy one of these sort of chain type pizzas. There's a lot of yummy slice and fresh slice here in Vancouver. I'd go with fresh slice. There's a new building coming up here, it looks like. I'm not sure what stores they're going to have at the bottom, but they will have some stores and apartments above. And we have some new members, it looks like. But I'm not... Mark D, let's see, Mark D. For some reason it's not showing up on my phone. Did Mark D buy some memberships? Billy T's with us. Mark get a membership? Chowdhury's here too. Welcome, Chowdhury. Well, if Mark is someone, it looks like someone got some new memberships. So thank you, Mark. If I'm not seeing it on my phone for some reason. I thought iPhone would show it, but looks like Mark Bass got one. Yes, Mark D gifted. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you. And next time I'm in Toronto, I'll let you know, and we will, we'll meet up. Mark Bass says, now I can watch the curry video again. I guess I got to do more members-only videos. I've been so busy with my new job, but I will. Billy T says, I'm in Port Coquitlam. Oh, nice. You know, I don't think I've been to Port Coquitlam yet. There's Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, and Port Moody. They're all like right beside each other. For some reason, the iPhone isn't showing gifted memberships, even though it did before on my phone. Stupid Prism app is weird. But thanks for letting me know, Juanita. Marg is a great supporter of me and so many other live streamers, YouTubers. And we've seen her on a lot of different live streams over the past few years. There's a place called Pallet Coffee Roasters down there, just a little off the street. Might be a little hard to find down that hill, but yes, thanks for reminding everyone, Dutchman, to hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to join the membership. Oh, and also turn on notifications too, to all. So there's a lot of things you have to do in order to be fully engaged in the West Coast Walker channel. French Film Festival. I've yet to learn how to speak French, maybe one day. So we see downtown Vancouver from here. Chowdhury's asking for the weather in Toronto. I don't think my Nightbot can do that. Sometimes you can program Nightbot to do like other cities and stuff, but with mine it's just like that, like with just as Vancouver. See, the gas and diesel is very expensive right now. $214.9 for gas and $278 for diesel. That's absurd. We've got Medano in the house. What's up, Medano? Got to get to church soon. All right, Carpo, enjoy Easter Sunday Mass. I'm sure it'll be packed. That's when most people go to church. If they are typical Catholic, they'll go on Easter Sunday and Christmas, and that's about it. Brad's with us. Happy Easter to you and Marie, Brad. Welcome. And the cute dog Bobby that you brought to Toronto the other day. Let's see, maybe I'll hop on a bus up there on Commercial and head into downtown. Mark's asking when I'm coming back to Toronto. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'm going to come back, but I will at some point. Right now, I just started a new job, so I don't think I'll be coming back in the next few months, but hopefully this summer I'll make it back. I was watching T-Shot's stream today. I think she took the GO train somewhere. I'll let you guys know though if I do go to Toronto, that's for sure. Oh yeah, she took the GO train home. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone take the GO train on a live stream. It looks like a nice ride. I'm gonna just stand here at the Commercial and East Hastings bus stop and wait for the R5 Rapid Bus, which will take me to Burrard in about probably 15 minutes. I don't know if I said hello to Juanita yet. Welcome, Juanita. This is not the bus I want. If I take this bus, it's going to stop at every single stop here from both these buses are going to stop at every single corner, and it'll take forever to get downtown. The Rapid Bus only stops a few times. It basically skips most of the stops. That's why they call it the R5 Rapid Bus. It's basically an express bus, which only hits the main stop. So it'll go to Main and Hastings, and then it'll go to Granville, or Abbott, Granville, and Burrard. The number 20 also goes downtown. I don't think I've ever taken this bus before, but I'm gonna wait for my R5, like I said, because this isn't rapid, so it's probably gonna stop at every stop from here to wherever it ends. Sunset in Vancouver at 7:50 p.m. Yeah, I know. I noticed the other day, I was like, wait a second, it's like 7:30 and it's still bright out? Wow. It's amazing how quickly the days go longer. That empty lot, it looks like it's really ready for redevelopment. This is quite a busy corner here. Commercial Drive, as you can see, is Little Italy. We just call it the Drive now. Last year I didn't do the Italian Day festival, but this year hopefully I will be able to live stream during that. It'll be crazy. know if it's buffering. I'm seeing some sort of buffering message on my screen, but it doesn't always mean it's buffering. We're just waiting for the bus on East Hastings to get downtown. We would try and walk, but as you know, it's not really that great. The closer you get to the city, and it's quite a hike. I don't know if I would trust this water fountain, but at least they have one here. Very rarely do you see a public water fountain. There's obviously a lot of buses that go down this street. 14 to 16 to 20. But I skipped all of them, and I'm going to take this one coming up right here called the R5. Just keep it on me for now.
our way downtown on this bus to the Burrard station. There happens to be a Tim Hortons there. As you know, that's the greatest coffee shop of all time.
Like the streets are busy tonight. The weather is very nice. Without phones, what would we do, right? Probably wouldn't be able to live stream. Their phone because you're not really supposed to talk to other people on the bus for some reason. I would, but Tim Hortons as soon as we get out, which is probably maybe another 10 minutes from here, I would say. We're almost at Maine. Hello, Carl Roth. Welcome, Carl. Really hitting the brakes here hard for some reason. was talking about that earlier, Carl. It's been applied for. It should come in pretty soon. We're at a very eventful neighborhood here at the downtown east side, they call it. This is Hastings in Maine. So as you can see, it was a long journey from stop to stop, right? We went from Commercial Drive, and this was our first stop here at Maine. That was a good 2 kilometers without actually stopping. The neighborhood here is called the Downtown East Side. Pretty notorious neighborhood. I'm not sure why they haven't cleaned it up yet. Street, which is close to Gastown. Vivian's with us. Happy Easter to you, Vivian. Hope you're doing well. So even though we had to wait a little longer for the proper bus to come, we made it all the way downtown pretty quick because we only stopped twice so far. If I would have taken the 14 or the 16, we would have ended up stopping probably 8 times, 9 times by the time we got here. If people wanted to get on or off. Leo, welcome Leo. Oh, is WestJet doing that? Oh, geez. That sucks, because usually, well, probably all the other airlines are going to do it too. Flights from Vancouver to Toronto aren't as cheap as they were before. Well, last time I flew last summer to London, Ontario, it was really cheap. It was like, for the base fare, I think it was 75 bucks each way, but you have to pay for like baggage and stuff still, but oh, you have 2 accounts, Leo? Well, I know people that have upwards of 100 different accounts. New ones every day. That's right, Vivian. Vivian will tell you the names of so many troll accounts you wouldn't even believe it. It's all usually coming from 1, maybe 2, and maybe 3 people. No, Leo, you're not a troll. You're a good guy. We see you on all the different channels. Heading to Burrard Station. That'll be our next stop. So we only actually made 4 stops, I think. We're headed to downtown Vancouver. We are in downtown Vancouver. We're just going to be getting out soon. We started in East Van. road closures here. Interesting. Well, it looks like there's some sort of street fair or something. We'll have to go check that out. We have made it to Burrard. So we are looking at the iconic Hotel Vancouver, Fairmont Hotel Vancouver, one of the great railroad hotels. And this is the Cactus Club Cafe. And this is 550 Burrard. What's the real estate market like? Well, it's down everywhere in Canada, Carl. You know that. Condo market's dead. Pre-sale market's dead. If you have a single family home, you can sell it. Commercial is okay, but land right now is not being developed because of the extreme costs to do it. So once the economy improves, it should get better though. This is called the Blossom Block Party. The Blossom Block Party. Public disco. I'm gonna go over to Tim Hortons and then I'll come back. We'll explore the Blossom Block Party. Bet you can't say that 10 times fast. This is a very busy bus stop. Okay, give me 2 minutes. It's gonna put you guys on hold here for a sec, and we'll be back. I'm gonna use the little facilities here.
Richard Burnett, welcome. Is there a steep tea for Robert?
I don't like cheese.
There's a mobile order for Robert.
Yes, I'm still.
You're from Calgary, nice. We had a yellow alert for heavy rains, but it was mostly not a drop of rain yet. Okay, that's good. This is Tim Hortons and a McDonald's here in this building. Sometimes they don't love it when we record in this particular Tim Hortons. They seem fine today.
Sorry.
Looks like they're a bit overwhelmed right now.
Guys, siguro mga 5 pieces. Sorry, the washroom is not working.
McDonald's has one. These guys' bathroom here has been closed ever since I moved to Vancouver.
Thank you po.
Welcome, Justin. Happy Easter to you.
Order for Akay? Akay? Okay. There's a two cream with half sugar and sugar. And then 2 cream and with those.
Oh, it has the names here. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Although it looks like I came before Akai, but either way.
Order for Osman?
Is there one for Robert? It looks like everyone's going ahead of me.
Yes, it's still making the bill. There's so many order.
Oh, the steep tea?
Yes.
Okay.
Order for Osman. Small coffee for Osman. Osman.
I ordered mine like a good 5 minutes ago. It was just a small steep tea.
Sir, what's your name?
Robert, small steep tea? Yeah.
Sir, for making.
No worries. Thanks, boss. Appreciate you.
Do you guys sleep for that one?
I'll have a sleep, sure. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's blow this joint. Let's go explore that Blossom Festival or whatever. Got a steep tea, 1 milk, 2 sugars. You love it when people call you boss. Yeah, I usually say boss to most men that I don't, that I'm dealing with, that I don't know their name. Hey, boss. Now, there's nothing wrong with saying it to a girl too, but I just never think of that. Oh, is it oh, you pay about $5 to get in. And it's just a series of food trucks essentially. Looks like it's a typical food market here that they have in Vancouver. Japa dog, Saltimboca pizza. Oh, Neapolitan wood-fired sandwiches. Okay. In-dish. Shameless buns. And a good old-fashioned TransLink bus from back in the day. This is what the buses used to look like from back in the day. TransLink is the organization that runs all the public transportation in BC. Sounds like there's plenty of copyright music in there for me too, so I probably won't be going to the inside of the market, but looks pretty packed. Buildings there with the reflection of the other building on it. You have to get a license to be able to call your pizza Neapolitan. Everybody calls it Neapolitan nowadays. That's the big thing, is Neapolitan pizza. Looks like a cool little block party down there. The Blossom block party. But I'm good. I got my coffee. I don't need any food right now. This bus is probably the home for the vendors. What's up, Trojan? The steep tea, delicious as usual. A lot of cannabis smoke I can smell right now. This is like the Blossom block party, dog.
There's the Manger Cafe and Eatery. And hello, Han Han. Hello, happy Easter to you. It's your dream city here, is it? Good morning from Tashkent. Tashkent, in the heart of Uzbekistan. I would like to visit Uzbekistan one day. I'd like to visit the Central Asian countries. They're known for the famous Silk Road. The Silk Road went through Uzbekistan. Yeah, the old city buses had character, yeah. And then I don't know if you guys remember the old streetcars from San Francisco. A lot of them are still on the road because they brought back the historic streetcars to use. And those are super cool. This is the Paradox Hotel. The lobby. Paradox Hotel. One of the more luxury hotels in the city. Got an Enterprise rent-a-car back there. And well, they're just getting ready for Saturday night, probably. See what's happening here in Paradox. There's a nightclub in the hotel. On the third floor, there's a nightclub in this hotel called the Mansion Nightclub. We've got an Equinox here too. You know it's high end when they've got an Equinox. Hello, Jennifer Gala. Welcome, Jennifer. Jennifer, didn't you say you knew somebody who was at Hyatt Regency? That's the Hyatt. This store is called Stefano Ricci. Nice name for a designer, for sure. Stefano Ricci. Here's the main entrance for the Paradox. They have residences too. You can go through there to the residences of the Paradox. And they've got this massive sign out front. Cool bar called the Karma Lounge on the first floor, and then up on the third floor there where you see those trees, it's like the outdoor part of the nightclub. Oh, your friend's store is called Stefano Ricci. Oh, wow, okay. So your friend actually owns Stefano Ricci. Wow, that's so cool, Jennifer. Maybe I'll quickly go inside and see what kind of clothing they have that I can't afford. I don't know if they'll want me walking in there with my camera and my coffee like I own the place, but let's see. It's a very stylish looking store. I'm gonna leave the coffee right here. Come back for that, just so I don't spill it on some of this expensive clothing. Well, I don't know if the store's even open. I could have come a little bit too late, it looks like. $10,000 for a t-shirt. Yeah, that's probably a little bit too much for me. $10,000 for a t-shirt. Most of my t-shirts only cost like around $9,000. I don't know if I'd spend 10,000 for a t-shirt. Most of my t-shirts only cost like around 9,000. So maybe I'll come back to Stefano's one day when I get to the 10,000 club. Inside he also has a Fazioli Baby Grand. Nice. That looks like a really chic looking, like a really high-end, you know, wood, like very old classic real men's store, like for rich men who smoke cigars. Here's the Coastal Church. I bet you very few Vancouverites even shop there. You know who shops there is rich tourists from Hong Kong and China and India and all throughout the world that come here. And some rich Vancouverites too, but whoever can afford to stay at the Paradox Hotel, they probably just shop at Stefano Ricci. Vlogging?
Well, it's my whole day because stuff happens.
It does. It's exciting to watch, right?
Well, no, I don't want
This is Butte Street in West Georgia. Let's go up to Robson and see what's going on up there. Take a train all the way to Vancouver, eh, Carl? I've done that before, but I was much younger. At this age, I ain't spending 4 days on no train. Chinese rich Vancouver people, yes. Your friend speaks perfect Chinese too. Oh, wow, that's good for him. Good for him. Here in Vancouver, if you speak probably Cantonese might even be more useful than Mandarin. Vancouver is known as, you know, a Hong Kong, originally, you know, it was Chinatown. Most of the folks are from Hong Kong, but Mandarin probably is very big now here too because of all the recent immigrants. Beginning in the 90s, mainland China was allowed to come, but Hong Kong, they've been coming since the beginning. Carl Ross, a big fan of Jennifer, who has a huge YouTube channel, bigger than most of the live streamers that we watch. But she's not a live streamer. She does very highly skilled music and video productions. So check out Jennifer Galla's channel. BC Liquor. We have liquor stores that are owned by the government and liquor stores that are owned by private people too here. Thanks, Medano, for putting Jennifer's channel. That guy was like, he's live streaming, he's live streaming. Most people here are okay with like live streamers and being on camera, but the odd person, we've had the odd dingus, but not that many. This highly coveted corner is for lease. You see this guy's name everywhere on the lease signs. Mario Negris, he's huge here in the city. This is a very busy area, Robson Street in Butte. Got one of these electric VW vans.
What are you guys doing? We're just shopping. Yeah, we're just strolling.
Oh, really? That's cool, Jennifer. You got to meet his billionaire friends, eh?
It's like a nice neighborhood.
It's a very walkable area of the city here, as you can see. Nice wide sidewalks, tons of shopping. Robson Street has traditionally been known as the main luxury, just shopping thoroughfare. Alberni Street has a lot of the luxury stores now too, but Robson was always where it was at. Brecca's pretty good. They're a chain. Most of their stores, I think all their stores are open 24/7, which is really good for a bakery. Coffee's not bad at Brecca. Han says these billionaires can pay for your study in the UK. Oh, Han's looking for a sugar daddy, it sounds like. A sugar daddy to pay for her studies in the UK. Harrow Street. I haven't really walked down here much before, but let's check out these cool courtyards here. I like these apartments. Nice balconies they have now. They look a bit old, but still. It's a cool little courtyard that they get to experience here.
He had to get a new he had to get a new pacemaker and get a new.
I'm just kidding with you, Han. Just a good person. No, I was just kidding with you, Han. I hope you will get to study in the UK one day. I hope you will get to study in the UK and you get to come to Canada and America and all the places that you love. Israel Morales, how you doing, Israel? Happy Easter to you, Mr. Israel. I'm sure Easter is big celebration in Mexico, as we see the beautiful butterfly building. Oh, you're very welcome, Han. Mark is saying, is Han a lady? Han's a lady. Of course Han's a lady. Canadian Silver Daddy, West End. We are we are over here in the West End, yes. I believe anything west of Burrard is West End. And West Vancouver. They're all different.
God. It's like the last thing, like the. Shut up.
Nelson Park. Yeah, I think this is Nelson Park. We just crossed Nelson. We're still on Butte. We've been on Butte for a while. Never. Oh, these are nice. Look at these apartments with the fire escapes there. Oh yeah, those are some nice looking apartments. Very classy looking. Your old haunt. Oh, nice. A lot of your stock market trader friends live in Vancouver, really? It's called Strathmore Lodge. Yeah, nice architecture. I like these kind of style apartments. The West End is known for very nice apartments. I mean, it's got boring ones like this too. But this is a pretty desirable part of the city. West End of downtown Vancouver. Downtown is on its own peninsula in the northern part of the city, not the southern part of the city like with Manhattan or something like that. These houses are very craftsman style, eh?
He was testing out.
Really old school craftsman, probably very well built homes right there. I think this leads to English Bay. I think you're right. Carl, which side of Vancouver was nicer? The west side or east side? I think East Vancouver is sort of the cultural and commercial area. Like that's much more interesting than the west side of Vancouver. Downtown is different. Downtown is its own thing, you know, but then you've got the rest of Vancouver, which is all south of downtown, right? And like East Vancouver is much more cultural. There's much more things going on there. Especially Commercial Drive and East Hastings Street. And also Main Street is kind of the border of East Van and the rest of Van. Some of these areas are not that well defined, but commercial, Canadian Silver Daddy says he likes Commercial Drive. I love Commercial Drive. I think Commercial Drive is one of the more interesting, it's probably one of the top commercial districts, one of the top areas of the city to hang out in. Highly walkable, filled with all kinds of ethnic restaurants and coffee shops and all that kind of stuff. And yes, we are in Davie Village, as you can see by the crosswalk. This is the main LGBT neighborhood of the city. This is cool. It's like a, I don't know, what would you call that? Some flower, right? Tulip, maybe? Seen a lot of nice little courtyards here on Butte.
Very sweet.
What has to happen to improve the economy? Well, Carl, I don't like to get political, but I'll tell you this. In my opinion, whenever the NDP is running a province, they usually drive it into the ground. So we'll just leave it at that, all right? Back when I was younger, the NDP took over Ontario for 4 years under Bob Rae, and they basically destroyed the province. They've never been elected again, not even close. Okay, and this was like probably 30 years ago. But for some reason, they keep getting elected in BC. They've destroyed the economy. They've blown up the budget. They've blown up the deficit. They've given much of the land to the First Nations. No one even knows if the land belongs to them anymore because of these Aboriginal title decisions that have been made. And so basically, that's one of the main reasons why things suck here so bad. And people are fleeing British Columbia like there's no tomorrow. Like they lost tens and tens of thousands of people in the last few years, mostly to Alberta. So I tend not to talk about politics, but if you're going to ask me about the NDP, as far as I'm concerned, they should be illegal. They should just be folded. They shouldn't even exist, okay? There should be no such thing as NDP. They've destroyed every single province they've ever taken over. There's a beautiful building there. Sounds like most folks are in agreement with me. Now, liberals and conservatives are not much different, like are much different than NDP in the sense that they are fiscally responsible. And they're very similar to each other, the liberals and conservatives. They don't have too much differences. The NDP is way out there. So if liberals or conservatives win the next election, then I think BC will be on track. People used to flock out here, okay? Like for the last, ever since the city was founded. And now people are running away, so that should tell you something. Well, with regards to the Aboriginal title, there was a land decision called the Cowichan decision. You can look it up, but basically the courts are saying that, you know, the land doesn't really belong to you. Even if you buy a house, it actually belongs to the First Nations, even private property. So who wants to buy a house if, you know, the natives are just going to come take it away from you? When you buy a house, you expect that to be yours. As we make our way towards English Bay, yeah, Carl knows what I'm talking about. He remembers Bob Rae. What a disaster that was. NDP has never been elected in Canada, in Ontario, since that screw up. Those towers are called the scenic Towers. Now those are actually on, technically on First Nations land, those three, but the Squamish decided, hey, you know what, we're going to build on this land and make it into 3 huge rental towers, or we're going to make tons of cash. Frankly, I think that was a very good idea on their part, because those are nice looking buildings, and they're going to make a lot of money over the years off that piece of land. That's right in Kitsilano over there. I mean, I don't really look at, I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, I don't really talk to politics much. I think Carney's okay. I'm not going to say anything. He doesn't seem like he's definitely smart, all right? I'll give him that. So, I know a lot of people, one thing is, like, if you like hate a politician or something, like it's more of an emotional thing. It's not really coming out of logic sometimes, you know? I'd rather not bring emotions into it and just think more logical. So, you know, it's like, for me to hate somebody, they got to be a real bad person, all right? They've got to have done something to me personally in a very bad way. So I don't hate any politicians. It's just the whole system is, that's how it is, you know? The system is rather corrupt. You know, I was talking to a guy the other day. He said there's never been a drug bust at the port of Vancouver, ever. Even though this is one of the biggest drug cities in the world, there's never been a drug bust at the port of Vancouver. How's that possible? Now, I don't know if that's true, but that's what he told me. I got to look into that. That's like the biggest drug port in the world, basically. This is a nice area, right? Canadian Silver Daddy used to walk around here. This is a great spot for chilling out. Yeah, it is gorgeous, right? You gotta love the water and the mountains and how they look beside each other. It's so nice. We got a dog walking all by itself here off leash, crossing the street. Did you press the button? Did you press the button? I think he even pressed the button. This is the Vancouver Aquatic Center. Looks a bit run down. I think they're actually going to replace this whole thing. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I read about this. This aquatic center it needs work. They're getting rid of this whole building and putting up a new one. Why is it controversial, Canadian Daddy? Why is new aquatic, like, it looks pretty crappy. Like, look at this shit. Like, what's going on here? This building is not suitable for this area. This is this old school 50s YMCA style building here. This area needs a much nicer, bigger facility. Right on Sunset Beach. This time of evening is nice with the sunset, twilight. And buildings look cool with this kind of light. Yeah, 70s design, right? It's shorter pool, okay. Hello, Steel Israel. Where is this? We're in downtown Vancouver, over by the beach. Funky Monkey. There have been numerous significant drug busts at the Port of Vancouver. Okay, I figured there was some. I think he was just exaggerating when he says there's been none. There should be more. There should be a lot more. Thanks for the info, Funky Monkey. I never said that I was 100% on that stat, so. That's what they call False Creek, that body of water over there. This is called Beach Street. Look at that wide empty. Oh, is this a bike lane? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a large bike lane for sure. Don't tell Johnny about bike lanes, okay? One thing in Vancouver is everyone is for bike lanes, though. It's a big biking city. You know, there was a chandelier somewhere. Where is that nearby here? I feel like it's up over there. You guys remember that chandelier that's under a bridge or under an overpass? Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's go have a look at it. I knew it was around here. This is something else here. Because it's not just a chandelier that hangs there, it also comes down and does like this whole light show, and it spins and for like a couple minutes. It spins at around 5:30. What time is it? This thing is nuts. I don't know if you'll ever see a bigger chandelier. So you think it'll spin in the next few minutes? $4.8 million, wow. If it spins at 6:30, then I'll wait around, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Vancouver House is over here, yeah. The famous tilted skyscraper. That's called University Canada West. But this crazy crystal chandelier here, when does it spin? I want to see if it spins tonight. Oh, it won't spin? Okay. Well, we'll have to come back specifically for the time that it does the spinning. I've showed it before on one of my live streams. We just kind of ran into it. I didn't even know it existed until I ran into it. And now here again I am today. I didn't mean to walk here. I just remembered it from this area. So there's the chandelier, and you guys want to... Maybe I'll try and find which live stream I did that on. I can't remember when it was, but maybe I'll turn it into a YouTube short or something. But pretty cool chandelier sitting in the middle of nowhere here. Noon, 4, and 9. Okay. It's nice to see it at night because, you know, it lights up too. All right, I'll try and make it one day for the 9 o'clock show. There's the Vancouver house. That's the parking for it. Looks better than the Gardner. Oh, the expressway here. Oh yeah, Fresh Street Market. Okay, cool. Looks like a nice place to grab a bite to eat. But I had my steep tea, so I'm good for now. Let's check out Howe Street. I don't think I've ever walked up this way. Although maybe it's not that exciting. I'll go to Hornby instead. Tesla with the racing stripe there. How is nothing but a safe injector. Those aren't the best places to record, I'll tell you that much. The old Il Gardino. Oh, okay, that's cool. No, we're not going seawall. We're going up to back to the Burrard Street area. what's up, Body of Knowledge? Doing the Vancouver stroll on a non-typical day. Well, I just go whenever, you know. I don't even know the last time I streamed. Just whenever I have time, basically. And energy too, you know, like it's not that easy to walk around for 2 hours. David Collum, what's up? Steel Israel says Canada drives on the proper side. Yes. Yes. You've tried driving on the left side over in England before. It was not fun. Plus, in the UK, all the cars are manual transmission, which I don't mind. I like manual transmission, but to drive left-handed manual transmission, good luck with that. But the buddy I was with figured it out. He was good at it. This is Burrard Place. That building says London Place. The Brecca coming up on Davie, yep. That's probably a very popular Brecca. Most of them are. One over by my house is always packed. A lot of students go in there and they'll study and like just hang out on the Wi-Fi all night. Where was this Ukrainian restaurant? Oh, that was Kozak's over in Gastown. Oh man, that was an awesome restaurant that I went to. I gotta go there again. All I want to get is the borscht with beef. Borscht with beef. It was one of the best dishes I've ever had. It was so flavorful. I thought borscht might be, you know, bland, but not at all. This is Hornby and Helmken. That building is for lease. Looks like it could use some love. So I'll actually make our way over. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Silver Daddy. There's a lot of that here in Vancouver. I always talk about East Hastings Street, but it's not the only area that's been hollowed out. Granville's pretty bad too. Vivian Johnson to help with the next cup of tea. $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Vivian. Appreciate you. Cheers to you, and hope you have an excellent Easter to you and your family, Vivian. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, and I will get myself another cup of tea at some point. For now, I'm good today, but as you know, I drink a lot of Tim Hortons. There's also another coffee shop I go to over by my place called the Knock Knock Cafe. Very cute little spot with really good coffee, better than Tim Hortons, if you can believe that. This is the Sheraton, the wall center. I'm like in the tile floored here. Butterfly Building condo. And that old building across the street is called St. Paul's Hospital, a real iconic building here in the city, the oldest hospital in the city, I believe. And it's scheduled to close down, but they're moving to a brand new hospital in a different part of the city. Unfortunately, that old brick building is probably going to be torn down and probably replaced with something like that or something like that, or more than one of those. As you can see, this neighborhood has a lot of tall skyscrapers, so the chances of that brick building lasting very long is slim, unfortunately. So hopefully they keep the brick and do something. It's a very nice brick. We've got City Emerald with us. Welcome, City Emerald. Concord Pacific bought it. Highest paid for land. I would believe that's definitely probably the most expensive piece of land you're going to find for sure. That's a very large lot right here in the heart of downtown Vancouver. How's things in Oregon? Our buddy Steve's with us as we see these twin churches. Somebody hired a contractor, I think, to build two churches side by side, and it looks like they use the similar stone and a very similar design as well. It looks like this one looks a slightly bit more medieval than this one. Maybe not. This one looks a little more Gothic, I guess. These two churches have very prime real estate. Have you been to Knock Knock Cafe there, Silver Daddy? I like that place. They have good sandwiches too. It's pesto chicken sandwich. I like anything with pesto, basically. Pesto is very underrated. Yep, it's springtime pretty much here. Well, it's 15 degrees Celsius. I would call that early spring. It's actually probably warmer than it normally would be by a couple degrees. But the biggest thing in Vancouver, and I'm sure in Oregon, is no rain. Having no rain is rare. David likes pesto. I mean, pesto that's a heck of an ingredient, you know? I feel like it should be more popular. Someone's upset about something. Pesto on toast with smoked salmon. That sounds really good. Dingus alert. He wasn't yelling at me, thankfully. I think he was just yelling at the ground or the sky or something. Don't do drugs, folks. That's really the takeaway from this live stream. Looks like a very high-end restaurant. Italian kitchen.
And so we went down there.
This is Lululemon, which was founded in Vancouver. It's a popular clothing store. And across the street is Arc'teryx, also founded in Vancouver, along with Aritzia. It's a busy Saturday night here. Okay, Vivian, have a good evening and happy Easter to you. We'll see you on the next one. This is the Adidas store, which is going to be really popular during the World Cup. Lots of telephone wires. Those are actually for the bus. These wires. We have the those trolley buses that operate on electricity, and they hook onto these telephone wires, so to speak, and that's where they get their electricity from. You can see on this bus right here how it works. Those yellow things are attached to the cords up there, and that's how the bus is powered. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Which stadium are they using, asked Jennifer. They're using BC Place. BC Place is where the CFL Lions play. Not sure how many people can sit there. Maybe like 50,000 max, I think. It's not like a huge stadium, you know, like football, like an American football stadium. The biggest stadiums are the college football stadiums. Those things are just gigantic. We have blown past the 2 hours mark, and we've got Christian Hansen with us. Welcome, Christian. This church also has very prime real estate. It's the oldest building in downtown Vancouver. The Christ Church Cathedral opened in 1894. I'm sure it'll be very busy tomorrow for Easter Sunday. Yeah, BC Place is a nice venue, you know. It's a perfect spot. Doesn't have to be huge, it's just I thought for World Cup they might want bigger stadiums, but it's not like they're gonna have really the final games or anything here. Most of the final games, I think pretty much all of the games after the group stage are in the States. But I think there's 7 group stage games in Vancouver, so we'll see how it goes. And I believe Canada's in one of them.
Yeah, shoes are the best, right?
BC Place drew almost 54,000 for a soccer match last year. Okay. So they can fit at least 54,000, which is definitely enough. To be honest with you, there's not even that many hotels in Vancouver to keep all the tourists. I mean, there are a lot, but considering how many people are coming here for the World Cup, I don't feel like there's really enough. Every hotel room is going to be at least 450, 500 a night during the World Cup. Some will be way more. You'll have like 1,200 a night. You'll have 2,000 a night for some really fancy hotels. Hang out here for a few minutes while the bus Wait for our bus again, so we can head back to East Vancouver and relax and get some dinner from somewhere in East Van. I'm not sure what I feel like I'm in the mood for tonight. You checked hotel prices, it's $900 to $1,500. Well, there you go. There you go, Jennifer. I mean, that's just, let's just face it, you gotta have a lot of cash to be going to that game. The tickets aren't gonna be cheap, although the tickets aren't absurd. I think my friend got tickets for one of the games for like 200 and something. Which, to be honest with you, isn't even that much compared to, like, you know, a Taylor Swift concert or some shit, right? But it's not like the final game, you know, it's like some other game. I don't know what game, but the hotels are going to be insane. If I had like my own condo or something, I might rent it out and take off. Unfortunately, I live with roommates, but I might rent it out and just go to Ontario for that 2 weeks, you know, and just make tons of cash off Airbnb. Medano, you're a big soccer fan. Are you going to any of the games in Toronto? WeWork building at the top there. It says WeWork, BMO, and I don't know what that is, BX something. Han says your battery was empty, but you don't understand why Toronto is dark and Vancouver is light. Oh, well, because there's a 3-hour difference and there's a 4,000 kilometer difference between the two cities, Han. It's like going from Tashkent to Moscow, basically. So yeah, we're in very, very different time zones here. We're on different sides of North America. How's it going?
Remember what I said.
Yep, 3-hour difference. Right now in Toronto, it's still, it's definitely late at night. It's like probably, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Here, it'll start to get dark in about half an hour. Yeah, it is very far, and that's one thing, you know, about Canada. It's like, it's not that easy to travel between cities, you know? All the cities are so far apart. Like, Calgary is the main city in Alberta. That's 1,200 kilometers away or something. And then you've got Winnipeg, which is another 1,000 kilometers. By the time you get to Toronto, you've spanned half the world. It's 5.5-hour flight. In Canada, it's more. Yeah, it can be, absolutely. I know Han's a big fan of Toronto. She watches a lot of the streamers over there. Johnny and Ken and Henry when he used to stream. Which city is it? Toronto is the best city for jobs, for sure. Like, they got so many. Toronto's definitely the economic capital of Canada. You know, it's massive city though. I mean, the amount of traffic is just absurd, but there's definitely good economic opportunities there, much more than Vancouver, but it's competitive too. Yeah, I know, Han. T-Shods was talking about Henry today. She said he might come back in April, but to be honest with you, I doubt it. I've been hearing he's going to be coming back, but he hasn't come back. So who knows? He probably just got a little bit burnt out from the whole live streaming thing because he does such long live streams, you know? Like, I can't go that much longer than 2.5 hours, you know? I have before, but not anymore. It's pretty tiring. It drains you. It's hard not just walk that amount of time. It's hard to talk for 2.5 hours. It's hard to talk for 3-4. Imagine talking for 12 hours straight to people. You're having like 50 different conversations with everybody in the chat. Like, it's, your mind gets tired, you know? Yeah, Jennifer, I agree. I mean, I'm super good friends with him. I mean, I don't really talk to him. Like, I've tried to get a hold of him, you know, since he stopped streaming, but he doesn't really get back to anybody. I mean, maybe a few people I think have talked to him, like Johnny did, but it's probably so many people are contacting him at the same time, and he's like, yeah. But I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate as to why he quit, but you know, if he comes back, he comes back. I think he's a good guy. If he ever wants to, you know, come to Vancouver and hang out, I'd be all up for it. Yeah, Vancouver has really nice weather. Vancouver, you know, it rained a lot, but rain is easier to deal with than all that snow and that freezing temperatures they've been having in Toronto all winter. I mean, Toronto's winter started really early this year. It was snowing back in November, man, and like still hasn't really gotten that warm yet. So if you have to slug through such a long, cold, dark, snowy winter, I'll just stick with the rainy, dark, but not super cold weather. It's a little bit easier to deal with. And then in the summer here, it's not very humid, so it can be over 30 degrees Celsius, but you don't even need air conditioning. In Toronto, you have to have air conditioning. Yes, they do have Bigfoot up here. They call it the Sasquatch. Christian is correct about the female contingent here. I mean, I think a lot of people have slowed down on live streaming. Even I don't live stream very much. I've just been too busy with my new job and stuff. And, you know, for me, this is just a hobby to connect with my friends in the chat and explore the city, you know. And so basically, that's probably how it is with most of us. Only a couple people really do it full time. And so I figure people are busy nowadays and just haven't been able to do it as much. Like Vasily, his channel got blocked from live streaming for a while. But there are some other streamers now that are starting up. Like Alicia has been doing a lot of live streams lately. Toronto, Maddie does live streams almost every day. So people come and go, you know. Toronto, Maddie is a very good personality for live streaming, I find. He has a nice voice and a nice sort of attitude when it comes to live streaming. He's takes everything with stride, you know. You got to be like an outgoing, chill person to do these kind of things. Otherwise, everyone's just gonna get on your nerves, you know. You gotta really like people. Maddie has that personality for it, for sure, and Alicia, obviously. Yeah, Jennifer, Maddie has a very natural way of live streaming. I think he's gonna be great at it. But Ready Eddie hasn't really live streamed in a long time. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Ready Eddie doesn't do much either, so a lot of people have kind of slowed down, but just doing it once in a while whenever they have time. Ken Continuum needs to take a vacation once in a while where he doesn't stream. Well, I mean, I think Ken loves streaming. I think him and Johnny do it as a job, okay? So they don't live stream, they don't get paid, you know what I mean? And Toronto's not exactly the cheapest city to live in, so luckily both of them have like rent control, so they don't pay too much in rent, and they don't drive, so they don't spend money on gas, so they have like pretty reasonably affordable lifestyle over there in Toronto compared to most people who are spending way more on rent, way more on their car, way more on everything than Johnny and Ken do. But, you know, I don't think, even if Ken does go on quote-unquote vacation, he's going to be live streaming from that place that he's on vacation. So it's not really a vacation, because anywhere we go on vacation, we want to show you guys, right? We don't want to just go on vacation and not show you where we're at. That's kind of one of the funnest things about live streaming, is going somewhere else and showing you guys a different city. Oh, is the public bus similar to what you guys have in Tashkent? Yeah, it's amazing how all the buses around the world are very similar. Oh, you're talking, oh, you're saying cable buses? The cable cars that they had in San Francisco? Yes, you remember those, eh? I started out in San Francisco, obviously, and rode lots of those cable cars. Here we have trolley buses that operate according to the electricity, like I explained before, which is, you know, much more environmentally friendly, but also cost effective, because you don't have to spend money on diesel, which is what most buses and transit vehicles would normally run on, is diesel fuel. Even our SkyTrain system is fully electric and fully automated, except for the Canada line, which is automated but not fully electric. SkyTrain is one of the better systems in the world because of its sort of, they don't think they call it maglev technology, but it pretty much is magnetic propulsion. Yeah, the trolley buses are definitely a good way to go. Just run them on electricity, and you'd save a lot of cash, especially with the price of diesel today, which I saw is $2.80 for 1 liter, which is insane. I don't think the price has ever been that high in Canada, has it? have electric mobile buses in Tashkent. Oh, very cool. Sorry. And how many people live in Tashkent, Han Han? Yes, actually, Han Han, there is a restaurant called Tashkent. You're right. It does serve Uzbekistan food. I think it's in one of the mall. It's near Chinatown. I think in indoor mall. There's like a food court, and I believe there is a restaurant called Tashkent that serves Uzbekistan food. I should go try it one day. Country is 40 million. Oh, really? There's 40 million people in Uzbekistan, really? Wow, that's more than I thought. That's more than Canada. Samarkand and Bukhara are very, very famous, especially when it comes to world history. Sounds good, Han Han. If you ever come to Vancouver, we'll definitely meet up and go to Tashkent restaurant and eat. I believe they call it plav. Plav? Do they eat a lot of plav there, which is rice and lamb, rice and other meats like chicken, perhaps? Maybe beef too. Definitely no pork. Alexander Robertson in the chat. Whereabouts you headed? Good thing I didn't get off at Main and Hastings. Yeah, wouldn't last very long over there with a camera, I'll tell you that much. That's like going to Wreck Beach with a camera, right? No, heading to Hastings Sunrise, where I live, and pilaf. Pilaf is the national dish. Rice pilaf is very famous in that part of the world. There's a lot of countries that'll eat a different type of rice pilaf, and even in India they eat rice pilaf, but they call it biryani. It's a little more spicier probably than the Uzbekistani version. Samarkand and Bukhara are famous for the Silk Road, that's right. Very, very famous Islamic shrines and great mosques. They have Islamic and Jewish history there in Bukhara, especially in Bukhara. They're very famous. The Jews of Bukhara are from there. And a lot of trade has gone through there over the centuries. Thank you, Alexander. Appreciate you. I used to stream more, but I'm trying to, you know, stream as much as I can. You're heading to the market, Han Han. Nice. Yes, everyone, feel free to subscribe. It's free. You can turn on the notifications to all, and then you'll know exactly whenever I go live. If the notices work, which they rarely do, to be honest. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but for some people they do. For me, they almost never work. We're passing the corner where I had my famous encounter. Which you can see on my Instagram channel, not on my YouTube channel. It's too controversial for YouTube. Across the street is an Ethiopian restaurant, which I haven't tried yet, but I would like to. Anything exotic I'd like to try. Brad's back. Welcome, Brad. Alexander is asking about the famous Instagram reel that that's right, you know exactly what I'm talking about, at the corner of Campbell and Hastings, when I was approached by that fella. Yes, pretty much everyone in Vancouver has seen that Instagram reel by now. It has like 17 million views. Yeah, crazy, eh, Jennifer? I mean, that reel went viral, like viral. Even to this day, and this has been this was in October when I released that reel. Even to this day, I'm still getting 30, 40 new followers and new comments and new everything. I mean, I got about 13,000 followers just from that one reel. It's pretty much my entire Instagram following. And the comments are very, very harsh on Instagram. People will say anything. I mean, they got no filter. Oh, you grew up in this neighborhood. Very cool. Just past Commercial Drive, one of the cooler parts of the city. So you must be familiar with Commercial and East Hastings if you grew up around here. It's actually a very nice neighborhood once you get past, you know, Commercial. East Hastings is totally fine. And to be honest, even where I got approached at Campbell, that area is not that bad. I mean, I just kind of ran into somebody who happened to be dingacy, let's just say. We'll call it dingacy. But that guy might not know, but he's famous now on Instagram. The guy who I ran into, I don't know his name, but 17 million people have seen his visage. About 14,000 of them have made fun of his mustache. Nice. This is great weather. Han, like, you can walk around. If it's really, really hot, you can't walk around. If it's really, really cold, you can't walk around. It's like 15 degrees Celsius. I mean, you can walk. You can walk. I mean, it's perfect. And the fact that there's no rain, that's all I care about. In Vancouver, I don't really care what the temperature is because it's never really too wild, but it's the amount of rain is what I care about. Beginning here, right here at this corner, all the way until Renfrew is a highly walkable. It's actually got a walk score of 98, this particular neighborhood. And the amount of like restaurants, coffee shops, and services too. Like so many services are in this neighborhood. You've got doctors, dentists, massage parlors, you name it. So many little retail outlets all clustered here. Bunch of these little grocery stores. I went into Donald's Market earlier on my stream. This is called Zaytoon Market. It's a sort of a smaller version of Donald's Market. And there's four little markets like that here in the neighborhood. Number of bakeries. There's Hong Kong Bakery across the street. This is the Tall Shadow Bakery. There's a few more that we're going to walk by. Cherry blossoms. Yes, cherry blossoms are where it's at. This bus stop was the corner of Nanaimo and Hastings. That's where I got off. All right, sounds good, Alexander. Shout out to me in the corner of your bus. Oh, were you on that bus, Alexander? Were you on the bus that I was just on? Oh, the corner. Oh, that particular corner. Okay, I got you. I think I know what you're saying here. Oh, you got on with me at Burrard and spent 10 minutes trying to find my stream. Oh, no way, Alexander. So you were on the bus the whole time? You could have said hello in real life. You found, there you go. That's cool, man. Enjoy the rest of your bus ride. Where are you headed to? All the way to SFU or? That's hilarious. I want. Going to SFU, cool. Oh, I didn't want to see Mike Stalker. Oh, no worries. That's funny. I'm glad you find the channel, man. And yeah, we'll see you around. I'm in this neighborhood all the time. This is where I live, and I often start my streams here and then make my way downtown or make my way to commercial or make my way wherever. So we'll catch you on the next one. Jennifer is saying happy Easter, and I'm going to be saying happy Easter too to everyone here as I wrap up the live stream. We cranked out almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. Went by quick, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today on Easter Eve. Eve on Saturday, the night before Easter. Yes, I'm around my followers. I'm so happy to be around friendly folks here in Vancouver, Han Han. And thank you so much for joining, Han Han. We'll see you in Tashkent, the restaurant, one day in Vancouver. You should take a boat over to the Chevron barge. I'll give you a free chocolate bar, and take care. All right, sounds good, Alexander. Feel free to leave a comment on my video and let me know. Mark M, have a good one, my friend. Medano, Brad, Juanita, Jennifer Gala, everyone else who joined, Marg and Vivian, thank you for your memberships and your super chats. Marg, Vivian, and someone else gave a super chat. Remind me. Rebecca Curiel-Alessi, happy Easter to you. Welcome. Nice to see you. Deborah, nice to see you. Oh, good afternoon. Whoever good afternoon is gave me a $10 super chat. I appreciate that. And thanks to the mods and thanks to everyone. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit those notifications. Feel free to join my membership channel thingy. Marg D gifted 5 memberships earlier. Thank you so much, Marg. I appreciate that. And yes, we will come to Tashkent one day. And Rebecca, we will come to San Francisco one day too, hopefully. And hopefully I'll meet Brad and Medano and folks one day in Toronto again, which I have met them before. All right, everyone, take care. Have a wonderful, happy Easter. Have a great week. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. And Rebecca fires up the Golden Gate emoji. Good job, Rebecca. You remember that I have those. I'm going to keep those, even though they're not Vancouver-ish. They're still good enough. All right, Justin, take care, my friend. Happy Easter to you. See you, everyone. Bye for now. Take care.